Alright, y'all, so we got one at Outback Steakhouse. It's like 10-mile drop off for $19 and some change, so it's almost $20. And it's gonna be two people, Isabella and Larry. Larry got one item, Isabella got 4 items. Outback Steakhouse is an expensive restaurant, so I wish people would tip better, but this is decent. But I don't know if they tipping this or if DoorDash covering it, but we'll find out after we get them all dropped off. But like I said, we at Outback Steakhouse over here. And still I haven't picked up nothing from Texas Roadhouse, so I just think they ain't on no app. Somebody got a dog out here. Look like it should. Alright, let us get in here and hopefully he's ready. So we out to whip Outback Steakhouse. Thanks, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, he is.
Outback Steakhouse, we got 2 orders and somebody come up to help. It is jumping in here today. So there's a couple orders back here on the shelf. So hopefully they almost ready.
You don't want to live or what?
Yeah, phone number 740-424-2999.
Hey, how you doing? I'm picking up for Larry and Isabel.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Thank you. There's a lot of people in here today is jumping. So, like I said, it's a couple orders up there, so hopefully both of them is up there and not just one. And we can get them delivered quick and ain't too much wait time. A lot of times I come here and I have to wait a long time, so, but maybe we got lucky. All right, we got lucky with these, they all done. All right. All right, y'all, so we got those 2 orders out of there. They was ready, luckily, so we got 8 minutes to the first drop off. We're gonna be going to the south side on Philadelphia. We was over there before. I'm thinking it's gonna be off of Glenwood. Our boy out here hustling on the median today. Ain't seen him out in a while. Out here cashing up on some of these people out here spending that income tax money. Alright, we gonna play South Avenue. They want us to get on the freeway, say 4.3 miles, but South Avenue, going down South Avenue, gotta be just as close. Because Philadelphia is right off of South Ave, so we gonna take South Ave down. We gotta go back across the plaza a little bit. And then down South Ave. Yeah, this way save us about a mile off of our trip, so that ain't bad. And we're gonna head back, like I said, to the south side. Well, excuse me. Same amount of time, really. Same amount of time, really. 7 minutes, but we get to cut a mile off, so that's good. And like I said, we're going back to the south side. We out here in Boardman. It's a reasonable day. The roads ain't bad, but it's still chilly out. So we bundled up and we gonna make these moves. Gas has been fluctuating the last week or so. I ain't been in state the whole time, but it's come down about 20 cent maybe. So I guess some of the reserves is finally kicking in, but we'll see how the rest of this go. People keep saying everything in the store is still high. I can kind of tell groceries was kind of up when I was in Myers. We had this clown on TV again the other day, making our country less safe, but we see what happened. We all in the fight. Remember we doing like I say, the boycott of certain stores and corporate companies again in April. I think it went pretty well on the 28th. I didn't see a lot of people out shopping or spending money, so that was good. And like I say, I'll let y'all know some of the dates that we're supposed to be doing it again. You know, and it's just to show America, you know, our buying power. You know, these prices got to come down, and it's gonna take all of us working together to make that happen. So we out here, y'all. All right, y'all. We about 2 minutes out. We over here on Lakeside, I think it's called. It's Lake something. Over near Swable's Bakery. And we're gonna get over here around the corner and get this delivered. Like I said, we're about a mile, 2 minutes away. This trip wasn't too bad for the first drop off. I don't know what it's gonna look like for the second half of the drop off, but the first drop off it was kind of close. Not super close. It's about 4 or so miles, but the next half definitely probably gonna take us off of this side of town. We're gonna be going at least 5 miles on the second half of this, so it's gonna take us out the way a little bit, quite a bit, but hopefully not nowhere super crazy. It's gonna take forever to get back to our staging area. We're over here just past Gino's drive-through. And we almost over here to Philadelphia. Tipper, so I think your DoorDash or the other person tip more, because this might be that house that had all that dog doodle in the yard, wanted it delivered to the side door. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong, but I know we've been over here on Philadelphia before. No, it might be around the corner. It's around the corner. Looks like it's the second house on the block. Let's see. I know we've been over here on this street. So, it's gonna be this brick house here. Alright, let's get this delivered up here on the porch, y'all. Then we get back to it, get to our next part of this drop off. right, this next one's 5.5 miles, but it's saying it's gonna take us 9 minutes. So I'm thinking it's probably on the west side, because they probably about to have us jump back on the freeway. So got the first half of that delivered, and we're working on the second half now. But I'm thinking they're gonna take us to the freeway. I gotta get a brighter backup light. I can't see nothing out of that window right when I'm backing up. Alright, yeah, so like I said, this was saying 9 minutes, 5.5 miles, so we'll see. And let y'all know how much we made and how much they tipped. Arrow Street. I'm not familiar with Arrow Street. Maybe it ain't the west side, maybe it's the far east side. They could have took us back the other way to the highway. So it's either east side or Camel. 5 miles. I don't know, we'll see in a minute, y'all. Alright, y'all, it did bring us around Indianola, down Indianola, back to the highway. So it is gonna take us on the highway. I'm thinking it was gonna take us towards Camo this way, but I guess it just brought us to the other side of the freeway. I don't know what these people over here doing on these porches. These flashlights. Some of those kids and their parents trying to get in the house. Alright. So yeah, we gonna jump on this highway, and it's still looking like it's gonna have us headed to the west side. Everybody at the mosque tonight praying, doing their thing, so that's good. See people congregating, and we gonna get on this mission to take this over to what looks like it's gonna be, it might be the east side still. It still might be the east side. I don't know. We'll see what part of the east side it takes us to. We only about 6 minutes out from the whole thing, but it looked like it got us getting off on exit 6, so we either gonna be getting off going towards McGuffey or getting off going towards Hubbard, I would think, but we'll see once we get down 6. Get off on exit 6. So that'll be headed towards the east side. It look like it's gonna have us getting off on, don't say yet. It ain't telling us the road we're getting off on yet. So once we get around here, we'll be able to see. But this is the east side freeway that you would take to La La Land, McGuffey, or Hubbard if you were headed towards Hubbard. So see where it drops us off at first. Might take us a little bit of time, but nothing crazy. And we'll try to get us another trip. It's already 7:30, so y'all know how that be at that 7:30 hour. The numbers start to change, but we're gonna get back out there and see if we can get at least one more good one. This one's gonna be taking us down Albert Street towards McGuffey, it looked like. So Arrow Street must be right up there, off of McGuffey somewhere. Might be that little back road where the senior That's the old can plant they tried to build up there on the hill. Millions of dollars worth of waste, but hopefully they make it into an event center or a skate rink, paintball, restaurant type area, bounce around. It's been empty for some years now. The guy who bought it, I guess it fell through, and they never started the can company here. But they say a lot of money was put into it and technology inside. But our city, they I guess a lot of cities probably like that, but they want to get huge manufacturing companies in here. But with the pay rate, it's hard to be competitive with any other states, because a lot of people don't want to do those manufacturing jobs here in this county or in this area. They want to start the companies, but they don't want to do the actual work because it doesn't pay a lot. But like I say, hopefully the wage, if they do start, something with this manufacturing thing, the wages get a lot better, so it can make it competitive and make people want to actually be in those industries in this area. Because like I say, right now, the wage that they offer in this area, it just isn't incentivizing for people to, work those kind of manufacturing jobs. So we'll see what it'll look like in the future. Like I say, we got a good spot in the state that if we did something that appealed, I believe, more towards entertainment than manufacturing, we could do well, because we got so much empty space here. But I don't know what the city got in mind. We're going to be voting again pretty soon for a new mayor, so I seen a lady out campaigning about a month ago. So we're going to see what happens, y'all. We're about 2 minutes away from this drop-off. Like I say, it's going to take us back towards YSU. So we ain't going up McGuffey, we're going down McGuffey towards YSU. And we're coming through Death Valley right now. We call that gas station Death Valley because back in the day, a lot of people got hit there at that gas station. It was like a continuous thing. But like I said, the city done changed a lot. It ain't as bad as it was. Up this hill, right where the street light, the right one is starting, right over here to the right. There used to be a school called Madison. This was my first job. They took the schools long gone now, but right here on this hill, there used to be a school called Madison School, and that was my first job. I was a custodian. I think I was about 16, but that was my first job I got a paycheck for. I started working probably, I don't know, about 11 or 10, maybe younger, just cutting grass and cleaning gutters and stuff like that. But my first job where I got a paycheck was right on that hill at a school that was called Madison. It ain't even there no more. The way the trees growing up and everything, it looked like it was never even a school there. It's crazy how stuff changed so fast. This used to be all dealerships back in the day when my mom was a kid. There used to be all car dealerships over here off of 5th Avenue, and now it's nothing over here now. A few empty buildings, scrapyard, a tow truck place, and ain't much going on. But I got hope for the city. I think it's gonna come back alive with the right investments. All right, we about a minute out from this drop off. We're gonna go over here past the right down the side of the Golden Dawn. This is the Naples restaurant, Mafia family of Youngstown, and we're gonna drop this off at the end of the block. Second house from the end. I think it's this one. We're gonna get turned around and get it delivered. Ain't gonna be that house, it's gonna be the one next to it right here. Alright, let's get this delivered and we'll figure out what we made on it. Over here on the north side of Youngstown by the Golden Dome. We got that one delivered. We'll head back to our staging area. That's a trash order, we're not taking that. The first people only tipped $5.50, so they tip was crap. Larry tipped pretty good, $7.50, even though that ain't great for the distance. DoorDash peak pay was $4 and the base pay was $2.50, so we back down into the $2.50 base pay. So that's back where we at for the night. But $19.50 total, 2 orders, and we gonna get up the hill and back to our staging area. We on Logan Avenue, and we're gonna be headed towards 5th Avenue. They split up here, but that's $19.50. So that bottom half is called Logan Avenue. This top half is called Wick Avenue, actually, not 5th Avenue. This is Wick Avenue, where all the car dealerships used to be. They got orders coming through, but they all crappy, so we're not gonna take none of those. We're gonna try to get back to our staging area and see if we get a good one. If we get a good one before then we'll take it, but not too often. Since I've been doing this, have you got any good orders over here in Youngstown, in the direct Youngstown? So I really super hopeful about it. They got 2 of them. We'll see, it's 2 orders, and I'd have to pick it up at Struthers and drop it off on the south side, so no, we're not gonna do that. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna get back over here, we get something good, we get back to it. Wick Avenue, y'all see Belleria Pizza there, staple of the community. Got Ursuline School over here to the right, private school in Youngstown, and the Youngstown Community Health Center there right before we get to the bridge, and then in front of us, the Youngstown State University. All right, y'all.